Hi everybody, welcome to lockdown lesson number 5, and this week we are going to talk about developing vibrato. So what is vibrato? Basically it's an oscillation of the vocal cords and a slight variation of pitch at a very rapid rate. This video is specifically for singers who have a very straight tone or do not necessarily know how to connect to their natural vibrato and wish to use it for stylistic purposes. A healthy vibrato is one that requires an open throat, good breath support, and we talked about all of these in previous videos. Good breath support, good tone placement as well, and no unnecessary pressure to the vocal cords. These exercises I'm going to show you will help you develop muscle memory. So they might at first feel a little bit odd. It's about introducing the feeling into your nervous system, so that your body remembers what it feels like to produce vibrato, so you perform on stage, you don't have to think about it. So let's move on to the first exercise. We want to begin in a range that is comfortable for your voice type, so you do not want to be overstretching your range at this point. Also, make sure that you have a balanced onset. So if you've checked out previous videos, you'll understand the concept of a balanced onset. A tone that is not too breathy or aspirate, so we're not pushing the vocal cords apart when we try and pulse those notes, and we don't want a tone that's too glottal either. So a balanced onset. Vibrato, the speed of the vibrato that we start with is going to be very slow, and then the idea is we build speed over time. Now, sometimes when people start these exercises with me, it sounds odd, okay? It's going to feel odd, but the idea is that we are playing around with sounds and the sensation of vibrato. Do not judge yourself too early on, okay? We are focusing on the sound, and it might feel odd, it might sound odd, but we're trying to engage with the sensations of vibrato in our body. So yeah, don't judge yourself too early on. And okay, exercise number 1, here we go. This is called the pulse exercise. Now, I'm going to split this into 2 parts. The first part is for female voice, the second part is for male voice, but I'm going to do the demonstration first of all for both voices, and then I can point out on the clip where male vocalists can jump on. Now, before we start, if you're sitting down like me, you want to make sure that you're sitting at the edge of the seat, your legs are uncrossed, your feet are flat on the floor so that your spine is nice and aligned and you're able to engage better with your breath mechanisms. Female voices, we're going to start with middle C. Basically, you're going to sing a straight note for 2 counts, and then you're going to pulse for quavers. So it should sound like this. 1, 2. Now, I said in the beginning, we're not aiming for perfection here. The sound of your voice is not going to sound comfortable at first. It's going to feel odd. We're not performing, we're not singing the notes. We're feeling for the sensation and where it's placed in our body, okay? Remember, volume as well, consistent volume throughout. Tempo nice and slow, and then we're going to build speed. Gentlemen, if you want to jump onto your exercise, I will mark the timeline where it starts. I'll do a timestamp. So if you want to jump on now, is your chance. Females, if you want to stay with me, we're going to move up in semitones. I'm going to give you a count in. You're going to sing the note straight for 2 beats, and then you're going to pulse, okay? 8 quavers or 8 quaver notes like this after 2. 1, 2. Good. I'm going to leave you on your own. Here we go after 2. 1, 2. Good. After 2. 1, 2. Good. After 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. One more after 2. 1, 2. good. Okay, now we're going to start to increase the speed. Now you've got a metronome at home. You might want to use a metronome. Start off slow and then increase the tempo. I'm going to start on C again. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2. Ooh. Okay, now I didn't go ooh, 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 like this, like a big vocal wobble. Control your volume, okay? Might sound not very pretty in the beginning, remember? This is about establishing muscle memory. Okay, after 2, 1, 2. Ooh. We're going to move in semitones. I'm going to count you in and you're on your own. After 2, 1, 2. Good. After 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 more. 1, 2. Last one, after 2. 1, 2. Okay, good. So remember, this is a range exercise. Start off on a note that's comfortable and continue within your range. And again, increase the speed, watch your volume. If you increase your volume, you're going to have less control over your voice. Okay, now I'm going to jump to the same exercise for lower voices. So, males, we're going to start on a slightly lower note even. That's F, okay? I'm going to sing the octave above. Ooh, ooh, is at pitch where you are. So, starting off nice and slow. Remember, this is about feeling the note and the sensation of vibrato and introducing that sensation into your body. It's going to sound odd at first. Let go of your ego, okay? Build speed, nice and slow and gentle. So you've got, you've got 1, 2. Okay, a little pulse. Try it again after 2. 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to move in semitones. I'm going to give you a 2 count in, and then you're going to keep going on your own. Okay, here we go. After 2. 1, 2. Good. Moving up after 2. 1, 2. Good. And again. 1, 2. After 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Keep going. 1, 2. Last one. After 2. 1, 2. Okay, excellent. Now, we're going to do that again, but this time a little quicker. I'm going to start a little lower as well. So we went from F and we're jumping down to D. Ooh. So I'm singing the octave above. I'm going to demonstrate the tempo first. Remember, this isn't about performing the exercise. This is about feeling where the notes are placed and the sensation of vibrato in your body. Okay, so You've got 1, 2. Ooh. I'll do that again. 1, 2. Ooh. Okay. What's your volume? If you don't push your volume too much, because that's going to make you lose control of your voice. Okay. Nice, balanced onset. Not too breathy, not too glottal. Here we go. After 2, and then you're on your own. 1, 2. Moving up. After 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 more. 1, 2. Last one. 1, 2. Good. This second exercise is called the E-pulse. Now, it comes in 2 parts, much like the first exercise we did. I'm going to demonstrate for both male and female voices, and then I'm going to ask the male vocalists to jump on to their part, so we've got a nice exercise for your range, your voice type. This exercise is about engaging with your resonatory systems, developing a balanced onset while you're developing vibrato, and making sure that you have a nice balanced breath. So you're not over breathing, you're not pushing the breath through your vocal cords, so it's not too aspirate, it's not too glottal either. There's no hard vowel sound at the beginning. We're going to do that pulse, okay, on an E shape, raising the soft palate, keeping the tongue nice and flat, moving in semitones as well, but moving. First five notes, we're going to sing the first 5 of the major scale and then moving in semitones, okay? So it sounds like this. So there's a pulse at the end, there's a rhythm to this as well. Now the idea is that we're trying to develop a natural vibrato. I said in the beginning, if you've skipped the previous exercise, but I said in the beginning, this is not going to feel or sound natural at first. Okay, we're going for a clear tone, a natural vibrato. At first it's going to sound odd, okay? Muscle memory is what we're going for. Be patient with yourself. Okay, gentlemen, if you want to jump onto your part, you can do that now. I'm going to continue with the female voices. Females, this is C sharp now, moving in semitones. I'm going to give you a count of 4, and then you're in by yourself. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, keep that vibrato at the end nice and light, so we're not going for a kind of sound, like that, okay? Clear, volume is consistent. I'll stop talking. Here we go, after 4. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. 2, 3, 4. Remember to breathe. Feel for the resonance, the vibration. And moving up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use your tongue nice and flat. Allow for the space in the jaw to relax. And into the abdominal area, take a breath. Two more. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 3, and good. Gentlemen, it's your turn, the e-pulse exercise. If you've listened to the beginning, you'll remember what I said is this is about balanced onset, not too breathy, not too glottal, feeling for the resonance and where that's travelling, and also remember on your E shape to raise your soft palate, keep your jaw nice and loose and flatten your tongue. So the E shape shouldn't be tight like this, E, right? Drop it down. E. Okay, and you should feel that vibration, that buzzing sensation. Also remember, breathe to your abdominal area. Support that diaphragm from down here. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to give you a count of 4. We're moving in semitones, and then after 4 you're on your own. Don't be too precious about how you sound in the beginning. Remember, this isn't about performing the note, this isn't a final performance. It's about developing muscle memory and feeling that sensation and developing where that vibrato is travelling inside your body, okay? Shut up, Madeline. Right, here we go. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, moving up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2. Keep your volume consistent. And moving up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Don't worry about stretching the range too much at the top. That's quite high for some male voices, maybe for high tenor. If it gets far in that exercise and you feel like you're squeezing too much and you're not quite hitting those notes, just drop out until you are a little bit more warmed up, okay? Or you do some range extension exercises and that part of your range is a little bit more strong. This is about creating the right amount of pressure to the vocal cords as well, so we don't want any tension around here. So yeah, keep practicing. Remember, nice slow tempo at the beginning, and then towards the end you can start to increase the tempo. Use a metronome if you prefer as well. Alright, good luck, and I will see you next week.